Here we are once again. It's our last video on multiplying radical expressions. And so I want to just go over this one more time. We were foiling on the last video and we were coming up with numbers instead of radicals. And I want to show you this real clearly. This is what we call conjugates, where the numbers are the same. It's just one is plus and one is minus. Same thing happens over here. On these two, we have this idea of conjugates. We've looked at this before, but just to kind of remind you of what it is. This is conjugates. These are conjugates. And something magical happens when we multiply conjugates. So I'm going to do these real quickly. Some people learn to do these in their head. They figure out the pattern and they learn to do them in their head. And if you want to do that, that's fine. That's digging deeper, but there's no reason why you have to learn something deeper. Okay, you do need to learn conjugates. That's going to come into play on the next skill. But multiplying conjugates is just FOIL. There's nothing different. Here we go. So I'm going to do the 6 times both of those. So that's going to give me 36 minus 6 square roots of 5. And then I'm going to do the square root of 5 times both of those. That's going to give me a plus 6 square roots of 5 and then a minus square root of 25. The middles cancel just like normal. And then this one simplifies. And they both get out of the house, and I'm just left with a minus 5. A 36 minus 5, which is 31. So again, we just get a constant. No more radicals when we do conjugates. Same thing happens over here with the 3's and the 2's. We'll have the square root of 9 plus the square root of 6. And then come underneath, we got the negative square root of 6 and the negative square root of 4. Okay, those cancel out. Squared, that's 3. That's 2. It's technically a minus 2, so 3 minus 2 is 1. So all that ugly radical just turned into 1. Okay, so now these other two, these are not conjugates. These are not conjugates, and so you need to make sure that you know the difference between the two. These are the same. This one is 6 plus the square root of 5 times 6 plus the square root of 5. That's what that little 2 means. It means write it twice and multiply it out. So this one's going to be 36 plus 6 square roots of 5 plus another 6 square roots of 5 plus the square root of 25. Okay, we don't have canceling out. We don't. That's the difference. Very important difference there. Okay, so then we have 36 plus 12 square roots of 5. This does simplify, so it becomes plus 5. So these are likes. So that's going to be a 41 plus 12 square roots of 5. So make sure you are aware of the difference. Conjugates multiply together to give you a whole number, and you have opposite signs. Squaring is different. That does not. Same thing over here. This is the same thing. When I multiply this, I'm going to get the square root of 9 minus the square root of 6 minus another square root of 6 plus square root of 4. This is going to give me a minus 2 square roots of 6. Still get the 3 over here. Still get the 2 over here, just like I did in the above ones. And then I can add those and get 5 minus 2 square roots of 6. Again, I just want to make sure you understood the difference. Conjugates is one thing, and raising to the second power is another. So, very important differences there. Okay? All right. So, that's multiplying. Multiplying. We're going to move into, I'm going to create a next video. It's still technically 10-5, but it is called rationalizing, which is very much similar to a division type thing, but it's not really division. So that's the next thing we're going to do. All right.